morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. We've got some good news for you. I would say this is good news. I think it is. You know, you guys make your own opinions on this, but look at this shit. All right, this is Brennan, messenger of Moist. So this is Brennan, the legend himself, right? I do trust him. But I mean, I've known the guy for a while. I mean, I guess I've technically never met him, but I've talked to him, I've texted him, called him for a long time. This guy's great, and he said. He asked Eric about the places presenting at the CGC, the Cancer Genomics Consortium that we talked about yesterday. That was the PR yesterday. We're going to connect the dots here in a second. That we didn't know we're using Sapphire, right? For example, University of South Alabama. Also, why doesn't BIOL PR our contacts and sales? In summary, he told me that there are too many places around the world using Sapphire to constantly announce. All right, so I mean, Kate, what is it, Brandon? What am I missing? Something you're about to point out? Basically, I mean that's what it is. Eric doesn't want to announce the Sapphire sales every time because there's too many places around the world using Sapphire to constantly announce. That's great. Yes, Space Positive. I did see your thing in solar. We're gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna do a stream on the solar energy, nuclear energy debate. I think. I don't know. Something like we're gonna do something. But yeah, I did see it, my friend. And this is the new. And this is and here right here. Look at this. Okay, not only one that we were talking about earlier, University of South Alabama, also you're looking at the City of Hope National Medical Center. All right, now what does this do? Brandon, what's the deal? What are you talking about here? What are you going on about today? This makes you confident about this, right? We only know about 13 Sapphire sales really in Q2 happening in Q2. We now okay, this looks like it's a bear case. This looks like there's way more than that. If they haven't been announcing a ton for the reason of there's too many to announce all of them, how many do you think they have not announced yet? Q2 is going to blow it out of the water. That's as simple as it gets. Now, now? Of course, we don't know for sure, but it's hard. It's hard to do the estimates, but we know for a fact. It's looking auspicious as hell, and there's no other way. That's no other way to say it. I mean, you can't get any simpler than that, my friends. That's all you gotta say. That's all you got. And what other news do we have? Oh yeah, this. Okay, this is the actual PR that we got yesterday. But yeah, and then I do know people may be wondering, like, Brandon, how did this guy talk to the CEO? I want to talk to the CEO. Yeah, me too. But yeah, this guy has been talking to the CEO. Brennan's been talking to the CEO for probably close to a year now. But it is legit. It is legit. So yeah, with that, yeah, that's the news. That's the news that we got. Good morning, Vietnam, everybody. Good morning. If it's too many to announce, then there must be a lot. Exactly. Precisely. That's precisely it. Yes. And we have 20 seconds to the open here, and we are up almost 1% pre-market. It looks like we're outperforming Nano Dimension and Microvision so far. No doubt, not because of the news. Okay, no one even knows that. The only people that know this news are you guys and myself, right? None of the institutions are working on this. Absolutely not. Also, look at this sweet quote, by the way. And while we're here, let me also go ahead and plug Messenger Moiso Brennan's Twitter there because he's a legend. All right. Here we go. There's the open. Okay, there we go. 1% in the green, 584. Oh, there we got selling. Okay, I'm scared. We got selling. Remember, stop price. It doesn't matter if we're at 530 or let me put the price of this up so I can actually see. 530. It doesn't really matter if we're at 530 or 580 or 880 before earnings. Okay, it doesn't matter that much. All right, 587 right now, up 1.5%. Let's pull up the broader market, see how we opened up. Russell's opening up very nicely. Everything's opening up nicely. About 5,000 shares just bought right there at 587. Hopefully helping us to climb higher and break that intraday high. That's the high in pre-market. 587 is where we got rejected before. I would hate to see us get a little bit of a double top action. It looks like we're doing that exactly as I say it. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. Broke the intraday high, 588. That's the new intraday high. That's beautiful. That already was, but now we broke the previous resistance. Hopefully we can hold it. Hopefully we can hold above it. Okay, never mind. Did you guys see that? What the hell? Why does it do this sometimes? Okay, there you go. Now it's there. Wow. All right. Well, that was a nice fake out right there. Okay, let's go back. We're up 1% now. Damn it. We have the best insider. Thanks, Brandon. He does not have inside information. Remember that. No inside information. After the Fed, we will rise again today. Yeah, we have the Fed today. Yeah, JP's doing a press conference. Yeah, I actually don't think it's going to be that bad, but, who knows? Who knows what's going through JP's head? When is it? I think it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. 2 p.m. Eastern, I think, is when it's at. All right. Hey, Brandon, did you not see the Czech Sapphire is not a new sale? They had it since 2019. Really? Send me a link. Send me a link because I tried to find that and I couldn't. Send me a link for that. Send me a link in the Discord, in the chat, or email. All those resources are in the description. All right, they're all free, of course. 2,000 shares just bought 582. And what the heck? I just want to point something out real quick. You guys know when we went down there, that was when Nano Dimension was going up. Our stop price is so weird. It's such a weird stock. It's such a weird momentum. Damn, that sounds borderline insider trading. No. That's not insider trading. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Whoa. BioNano announced today that its Sapphire system has been adopted through region rental agreements by 2 renowned institutions in Australia and Slovenia. Whoa. 589 right now, new intraday high up 2%, by the way. No, that's not real. Don't mess with me. I just refreshed this a second ago. That's not real. Is that the old news that you're talking about? Is that the old thing that you're talking about? Yeah, that's the old thing you're talking about, I'm guessing. 589. All right. How's our millionaire Mark? I hope he's doing well. I hope he is as well. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Mark, I hope he's doing well. He's in the hospital. Last of my knowledge, he had another heart attack. Not another one, but that's why he was there. That's why he said he was there. But yeah, we're hoping he gets better. Big news: Australia will connect back with BNGO. No, I'm pretty sure that's the old news that he's talking about. But it's right. You got to be careful when you do stuff like that because I will take that as news unless you're clear. So I don't think that is actually. I don't think he means new news though. Anyways, 591 new intraday high, 2%. It's almost 2.5% in the green right now. We'll see how we close. Right, we could close in any way. We'll see what happens, but I think we're getting so damn close to earnings that it's almost like at these prices, it's like a no-brainer to just maybe if you're in the right situation, maybe when we're red, buy more. Right? Maybe not today. I mean, maybe today. 590 is a great price long term. That's actually my average price. Literally, this is exactly where my average price is. Actually. Long term, this is a steal, in my opinion. This is a steal. That's as simple as it gets. All right. Good morning, Vietnam. 592. Let's go. Almost 2.5% in the green right now. And the news that we have is basically, and this is not inside information. No, this is not inside information. No. I asked Eric. Trust me, Eric is very careful about this. All right, he asked Eric about the places presenting at the CGC that we didn't know were using Sapphire. Also, why doesn't BioNano announce our sales? What the hell? Why are we so secretive? He basically said, and this guy is getting it from the link that he sent. I can't actually look at the link because StockTwits is retarded. Okay, it always does this when StockTwits with the StockTwits links so that's nice. But basically, he told me that there are too many places around the world and they're using Sapphire to constantly announce. That makes you excited as hell for earnings. That makes you think that there's a ton of Sapphire sales that they're holding back. That's as simple as it gets. At 10.15, you'll be able to buy at 5.75. Don't worry. How's your stomach this morning? It's good. I don't think I'm going to have to take another dump on stream, at least right now. I probably should, though, because then we'll go up like 5%, though, right? World will know about BNGO. Sapphire, yes. Good. I want to buy 5K shares at $5. Yeah, I know. A part of me just wants us to go way down. Yeah. No, Thrash is not talking about JP because JP's at 2 p.m. last I checked. Let's go ahead and fact check me on that because that's what I saw yesterday. Let's make sure I'm seeing the right information. They didn't change or anything. Yeah, JP is going to be... Okay, it's 2:30. What the hell? I thought this was 2 p.m. Okay, it's 2:30 p.m. Eastern time now. See, they change it left and right. 2:30 p.m. is JP. All right, and then the news we got today is this, which I'd say it's pretty big. I mean, that I would also say that that's pretty much usually Eric's like what Eric usually says, but explicitly saying that a reason why we're not constantly announcing stuff is because there's too many places around the world using Sapphire. Other words, there's too many places getting Sapphire. I'd say that's probably pretty big. That's probably pretty big. Yeah. All right. More than 4 or 5. Come on, Brandon. They will have to drive the price up before earnings or people will buy and sell the news. Probably better making these small gains every day until earnings call. Yeah, I agree. I hope we go up as well before earnings. I hope so, but it's just going to depend on high growth. Whatever high growth does, we're gonna do it as well. pretty much. Like we're actually pretty much matching Microvision right now and outperforming Nano Dimension on the day so far. We'll see what happens, right? It's been a long time since we got a day where we actually outperformed and consolidated the rest of the day, right? And actually closed the day where we opened up at the intraday highs. We'll see if we can do that today. Also, look at AMC getting battered today. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder, and oh yeah, by the way, this news came out yesterday. This news came out last night. So there is maybe a chance that some whales saw this, and that's why we're up so much pre-market. Maybe, probably not. Okay, probably not. There's a small chance that they saw this. Brennan has a lot of followers, but not enough reach to get like a ton of like the toots and Simon Barnett's dumbass to see it. You know what I mean? All right. That Slovenia, Australia news was from September 2020. That's what I thought. Yeah. Question: how many stocks are you holding, Brandon? Just one, BioNano, and then I also hold UVXY, a couple shares, which is probably getting killed today. Let's see, it's probably getting killed. Okay, never mind, it's still up, but. Yeah, I hold a little bit of UVXY and only BNGO. I show my portfolio in every video, my friend. I just stay till the end. I'll show the portfolio. Just stay, my friend. All I know is I'm holding to a few $1 million, 2-3 years, and I'm set to retire. Exactly. And it's always ironic. The irony never fails. We're going down, as I say that. 590 now. Forming a little bit of a doji, maybe getting a little bit of a reversal, a little bit of consolidation here, cooling down, possibly. We'll see. It just depends on high growth mostly. Nano Dimension is getting killed, though. Holy crap. Getting killed. How's that feel, Nano Dimension? I'm not a bear on NNDM. It feels I don't know, it feels good to see these guys going down with us getting closer to their market cap, because it's always an insult when I see their price higher than us. And when it come earnings, after earnings, I hope we'll never see that again. You know, I could be way wrong on earnings, we'll see. But Thresh, let me ask you, what do you think the earnings is going to be? Toots aren't the ones who push this up in the pre-market. If enough clowns on something saw his tweet, that would explain how it's holding up. No, absolutely not. No, I absolutely disagree with that. No. Here's the thing, man. You're talking about $50 million at a minimum. $50 million, usually $100 million and higher than that, traded in BNGO shares every single day. The fact that you think a ton of people, even a ton of people, right? Messenger, Brennan only has 500, okay, has 600 followers now. Do you think even if these are the biggest whales in the world, I mean, I guess theoretically they could have tens of millions, but these guys are not trading BNGO, they're not trading with millions of dollars of BNGO every day. These guys are buying and holding. So that's absolutely ludicrous. That gives me, that kind of explains why you think the $2 price target, right? Because that's just insane. Both of those syntheses, is that a word, syntheses? Both of those ideas are shit, in my opinion. Anyways, 594. No disrespect, Thresh, but yeah, I don't like that idea. Anyways, 594, almost 3% in the green. Absolutely beautiful. High growth's giving us a chance to go up today. That's as simple as it gets. Now, remember, guys, we're just moving with high growth now. We're not moving as a company. We're not increasing our company value because we're going up 3% today. We're just moving with the damn Microvision and Nano Dimension and other high growth stocks. That's all we're doing. All right, so don't get it twisted. Don't FOMO in now because it's green. If you're gonna buy now, buy because earnings is coming up and you think we're gonna get kick-ass beat. You think we're gonna kick ass on the earnings and kick and freaking throw and get the revenue. We're gonna beat out the park, right? We're gonna hit out the park. We're gonna get 4 million base case. That's what you're thinking. That's likely to happen. We have news today to suggest that even that is maybe a little bit conservative, right? I'm serious when I say that, right? Thresh, what do you think, my friend? What do you think? Tell me what you guys think about this news. Do you guys think this is significant? Holy crap. All right, while I looked at the news, stock didn't like that. Nano Dimension got killed, absolutely annihilated right there. Still, Nano Dimension still flipping in between green and red, really holding us back there. Thanks, Nano Dimension. Thank you a lot. Mike P, thank you so much, my friend, for that donation. You're too freaking kind. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, my friend. Another day with no volume, 500K. I know. It's just another day. There's no volume ever. We don't expect volume. Here at BioNano, we don't have good volume. And that's fine because at the end of the day, the volume will come in once earnings hits and once people get interested and are like, hey, maybe this whole genetics OGM thing is worth looking into because it's actually making a lot of people a lot of money. Maybe this isn't a scam. Yeah, I know. It has never been a scam. This is a legit company. They got $360 million in cash. They got serious marketing opportunities, great management, good business expansion. We got proved business expansion, okay? They're doing all the right things. Now what we need to do is the most important thing. We need to sell the Sapphire, right? We need to get a ton of sales, and we need to get those installations way up so we can get the consumable revenue literally exponentially increasing every single quarter, right? Every single quarter, I want that increasing. And that's the best thing about the business model of BNGO. And I should talk about this more. Let's say we were to miss this revenue beat. Let's say we were to miss the revenue this quarter or last quarter, quarter two, right? Quarter two earnings report. Let's say we were to miss. Let's say it's going to be shit. Let's say we're going to go to $3 a share after. Guess what? Now, this would suck. I don't think this is going to happen. This is like a 1% chance, not even, of this happening, in my opinion. Of course, anything's possible. Do your own research. But let's say that were to happen. Guess what? I'm still buying and adding. Right? Unless there's something fundamentally changing based on their catalyst and their guidance and what they're saying, I'm still holding. And the huge reason why is this right here, right? There's plenty of reasons, but this right here, let me pull it up. It makes so much sense to hold this for years. And here's why. This bad boy right here. Okay, if I can actually zoom in properly. Let's try that again. There we go. Right there. Okay, this column right here. I want you to look at this. Okay, this column and this column. Do you guys notice something? It's increasing every single quarter, every single year. And that's the same thing with almost all of these. But the thing is, these are literally guaranteed to increase every single year. And what this guarantees is that profitability is going to come. And once that comes, we're gone. I mean, you're never going to see a company that's actually profitable. We're going to be valued a lot higher than we are right now if we're going to be profitable in the next 5 years. All right, that's as simple as it gets. Now, this installed Sapphires, that's only going to increase, and total consumable revenue is only going to increase because of that. So that's one of the reasons why it's so auspicious and conducive to hold this long term. And it's so safe. You feel as a long-term investor, BIOL, that's what makes me so confident in the long-term outlook. We have such a good business model. It's not one-time sales. No, every single installation that we do and that we get, they are going to be, if they're going to continue to use the Sapphire, which 99% of them are going to continue to use them for a fairly long time, if not a very long time, they're going to be giving us consumables. They're going to be paying for consumables, and that revenue is just going to fucking increase, right? Now, there's no other way to say it. All right. Okay, Glynis Shaw, thank you so much. Glynis, thank you so much for that. My friend was telling me about the Bill Gates nuclear thing right now, and as we're talking, holy shit, we're going up. Oh, we got a fake wall. Hold on, I'll read all your comments here in a second. I'll get to all of them, I promise. Right, we have no viewers. I have no problem with that. $6. We have a wall. We have a sell wall. Okay, wall. We have a fake wall, guys. Fake wall alert. Fake wall alert. We have 20K shares to be sold at $6. They're trying to scare you. All right. We are tearing down this wall. That is a damn order. Right. Do not let them scare. Okay. If you're going to sell right now, sell because of anything, but do not sell because of this wall, because this is fake. They're always fake. Right. There's only been a few real walls ever for BNGO in these last few months. Like there's almost every time you see a huge order on either side of the spread here, wherever it is, it's almost always fake. 598 right now, up over 3%. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful right now. Congratulations to anyone who added yesterday. If you want to swing trade, if you want to take profits, day trade, whatever the hell, okay, sure, do it. For me, okay, that's not an option for me. I'm a long-term investor, man. That's as simple as it gets. At least not really long-term. I mean, I guess I am, but on this company, I'm definitely a long-term investor. 596 right now, up over 3%. Beautiful. All right, let's read some comments here. It's as simple as it gets. I love Brandon, but he has too much skin. He has no skin in the game. He doesn't own that many shares. Yeah, really. I mean, it depends on your perspective, man. It depends on your perspective. I'm in college, all right? For me, what's more important is that how much do you own compared to your actual net worth, right? Someone who has a net worth of $100,000 and has 20,000 or 30,000 in BNGO, that's fucking huge. That's like 20% of your net worth in shares. That's insane. That's like, okay, a lot of skin in the game. For someone that has $1 million or a billion net worth, they have $100,000 in shares. That's like zero. That's barely any percent of the portfolio. You have to understand, guys. This is a lot of my own net worth. All right, this is a fair amount of my own net worth right here that's in the company. All right. $6. There it is. Testing the wall, by the way. Yeah, let's just go back to the price action. There we go, 601. Broke the wall. Broke the wall. The wall has been torn down just as ordered. Now the next order is $7 today, my friends. No, I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even say that. Where's the viewers? Come on, boys. There's good news today. We need more viewers in here. What do we got? We got 20,000 almost shares bought at the ask at 601, helping the price to go higher. We hit 602, intraday high. 4% in the green, baby. Everybody say, I want everybody. Oh, who is the dumbest? Who is it? Probably. I won't. You know what? I won't say it yet. I won't say it yet. If we close the day like we are right now, I will tell you guys to do something for me in the Weeble comment section. I'm sure you can probably guess what I'm saying, but yeah, we did not. Here's the thing. This is a lot of people have been saying this isn't the bottom, and I always say, well, there's a couple things. The technicals don't look absolutely dog shit, right? They don't look absolutely horrible right now. They don't look great either. But the fact is, earnings is coming up. And we move with high growth. High growth is up today, and we've got great news today. Whether people know or not, we've got. Okay, don't say this is inside information. This is not. Okay, you guys don't know what inside information is. This is not inside information. It's I can understand why you think it is, but it's not. Okay, trust me. Brennan and Eric are very careful. All right, 604. Holy crap. We're up over 4% right now. 603, 604 is the intraday high. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what to say right now, but this is the news that we have. Basically, essentially, I'm not going to read the quote to you because I already done it 5 times. CEO has confirmed, he basically said, to my understanding, right, according to Brennan, right, okay, making it up, how is he taught to the CEO, right, all these questions, okay, it's, okay, I can verify it's 99% legit, right, and, CEO basically said they can't announce. Oh my God, 606 up 5%. Oh my gosh, we're up 6%. What do we got? We have 5%. Oh my gosh. No more stock offerings, please, my friend. We're not getting any offerings. The CEO already confirmed we're not up over 5%. 607, baby. Woo, baby. Yeah, no, there's no more stock offerings. Listen to me. There's no more stock offerings, my friend. 608 up over 5. Oh my gosh, this is beauty. This is beauty. What do I even say at this point? Look at these green candles, man. We're getting overbought on the RSI. Holy crap. We're at 89 on the RSI. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, it's time for a little bit of a retracement, maybe. Short term, right? Holy crap. Wow. Do we still have the Oh, dang it, we don't. Anyways, let's go back here. 606 up over 4.5%. That's absolutely awesome. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, the CEO was confirmed. The CEO was basically saying the reason why we haven't done so much PR and so many announcements of the sales of the Sapphire adoptions is because there's too many to announce. Think about that for a second. Think about the fact that we already know about the most sales in Q2 than we ever had before for any other quarter in history for BNGO. And think about what, and the CEO just fucking said they don't announce. They basically said, in a way, I mean, it's not a direct quote. It's essentially an extrapolation, though. They don't announce all their sales because there's too many to announce, and we already know about 5 for sure, and 8 other possible ones, which I would say at least like a couple of those are legit. Okay, at least, probably more like a lot more like the majority, probably those other 8 in this document here that I put together. Okay. And I'll explain that stuff as we go in later in the stream if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll explain them. All right, it's very simple. We know about 13 Sapphire sales that happened within Q2. 5 of them are confirmed. There's $1 million already on the already confirmed revenue for BNGO. Confirmed, 100%. 100% confirmed, $1 million almost in revenue for Q2. We already know about that. Now, the fact that he just said there's sales that we don't even know, that they can't even announce because there's too many, right? That just blows your mind. That just tells you, holy shit, Brandon might be right. It looks like Brandon might be right. Q2 may be awesome, like he's been saying for the last 5 weeks. Maybe I should give this a chance. Of course, there's risk. Of course, we could get freaking delisted. Okay. Oh my God, look at this. All right, I keep getting interrupted by the price action. Look at that beauty right there. About 60,000 shares right there bought at the ask. 607 helping us to move higher. We're going down after that. Really? Are we barcoding? Please don't tell me we're barcoding. This has been pretty beautiful so far today. Not really. Well, we kind of were at the start of the day. Now we're just skyrocketing. 608, testing the intraday high. Oh my God, 609. Woo! I don't know what to say. Baby. Brandon is using the force behind the scenes. Yes, I am. That's damn right. Now all I need to do is take a dump, and then we'd be up 50%, right? Oh man. Hey Brandon, do you think BNGO would go to 8 if we got 10 million in revenue? My friend, we would go to 15 if we got 10 million in revenue. If we got 10 million, that would be a 100%. That would be like a 130% revenue beat Oh my God. Oh, we're sporadically moving up. We're skyrocketing. We're skyrocketing right now. No, this is not mooning. We're not. This is not even. Mark my words. This is not even fucking close to a mooning, right? Whether or not I'm right or wrong about the company, right? We've never seen a true mooning yet. Mooning was going 50 cents to 15. We've only gone up 6% so far. And if high growth gives us the chance, you know what earnings is going to take us to. If I'm right. If I'm right, okay, of course I can be fucking way off. I can be way off. I know. I have to say every time. I know it's like branded disclaimers left and right. Shut the hell up. I know. But I gotta say it. I can be wrong, but you guys seen the projections. It's 4 million. Base case, the bear case is the damn consensus. Well, that's before these estimates are not even taking into consideration what the CEO just said. That's as simple as it gets. Now, if we look at the chart here, we are a little bit oversold here, or not oversold, excuse me, overbought. But if we can get some nice consolidation here the rest of the day, close above 6, that's looking beautiful, my friends. We have like 15 days until earnings. It's August 12th. It's coming up. The CEO just confirmed that the reason why they don't announce stuff is because there's too many to announce. And that he's talking about Sapphire sales, Sapphire adoptions, which is exactly the biggest part of our revenue. If we get 4 million or 4.5 million in revenue, like it is likely, in my opinion, it's very auspicious to get that kind of numbers. To get those numbers, we're never going to see the 5s again. I mean, unless barring a market crash, I mean, even then it's doubtful. We're not going to see the 5s again. And I mean that sincerely. Think about it this way, right? We went up 100% a month with high growth going up and the CCO news and an earnings beat. How much do you think we would go up if we got an earnings beat that was bigger than a couple 100,000 like it was last time? What if we really did get 4.5 million? Or even 4 million. That would be $500,000 in a beat. That would be, what is that? 10, 20, 30% revenue beat, something like that. My math's bad, sorry. I mean, we're going to the moon. That's as simple as it gets. Imagine if they were to say give us some any forward guidance, right? Some actual numbers to expect besides 150 Sapphires. Imagine if they upped their Sapphire target. Oh, that'd be huge. That'd be huge. So many things. It's just so many things for this stock. It's just, it's so close to taking off. It's so close to taking off. And this is the reason why we always buy on the dips. Now, of course, we can end the day red. We're up 5% right now. Get as many shares on the way down. When we're bleeding, when we're getting killed, if you believe in the company and you know what you're doing, it's a no-brainer. We went over the business model. We went over the sales and why the Sapphire is better and everything. All you have to do is buy and hold and buy more when it dips and when it goes below your average price, if it ever does, or when it just goes red a ton, right? Simple as it gets. There's no other way to say it. All the people who are saying $2 end of year, $1 end of year, oh man, where are they today? Ask yourself, where are they today? Where are the bears today? They're not going to find them. I'll tell you where they are, right? It's a trick question. They're in hibernation, all right? There's this tricky thing the bears do, which is basically, we call it a disappearing act, actually. We like the StockTwits bear card, like somebody should have posted that the last few days because we've been going down so much. They will disappear when we go green. And it's for a good reason, all right? They can't face the facts, and they're playing at one side. And they're biased. They're not candid people. That's as simple as it gets. All right. Now all the people, if there's any bears today that are on here admitting that they were wrong, great. I respect you. But 99% of them, they're in hibernation. Take profits if you want to right now. Sure. Are we overbought? Yeah, we are overbought on the 5 minute at least. Okay. We've got room to run if high growth gives us the chance. Remember, we're outperforming on high growth today, and a big reason. Remember, I mean, this is the biggest reason why we were up today, 5% or 4%, is because high growth is doing well. That's the biggest reason. And why are we outperforming? Why are we up 5% while everything else is up 1 and 2%? That's that's up for debate. I would say that maybe we should be up more like 10% because the CEO just confirmed we got a ton of sales we don't even know about. I mean, what do you guys think about this? Now it's up to you. I really do think this is fucking huge news. I really do. I haven't actually texted Brennan today. I hope he pulls up. Oh, there he is. Brennan is in here. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. That's actually perfect timing. Literally, I'm here. Yes, we talked last night. It's important to keep in mind that not all own a Sapphire. Some send samples to other sites to get the data. That's a precursor for purchase themselves, of course. There's plenty. There's obviously, okay. Remember, guys. Yes, it kind of goes without saying, but there is a chance that these using Sapphire, the institutions using Sapphire, could be a rental agreement. That's great. I hope there's 1,000 rental agreements. I hope we get 10 rental agreements each quarter, and we also get 5 to 10 sales. Right. We're going to beat every quarter this year if that's the case. Right, that's going to increase. Do you understand how many we would have? Like 170 to 180 Sapphires installed by end of year if we were getting 10 a quarter, and then also the 5 sales. 10 rentals, 5, something like that, or maybe a little bit less, something like that. And the consumable revenue is only going to skyrocket like the stock price is today. I mean, there's no other way to say it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's how it is, man. Let's see where our resistance is. We've got resistance. Let's see what our moving averages are. Let's see if we got the 21 SMA to break through. Not really. We have the 15-day moving average. I don't think we're really going to get rejected there. We may, yeah, no. Okay, so our next resistance level is going to be about 620-ish. That's my 614. We just broke the intraday high, by the way. How are we with the RSI is at 89 and we're still ripping? I mean, I understand it. I absolutely, but the thing is, we're not moving. I don't think we are. Today is not a day where this is not the correction. This is not the correction towards the fundamental value of BNGO. No. Mark my words, this is not the day of reckoning for BNGO. Although we're up 6%, we're up because we've gone down more than other stocks on high growth on the way down the last few weeks. There's no other, we're not up today because of what the CEO said. All right. No one even barely anybody sees this stuff. The day of reckoning will be, and it's not necessarily an if, or well, it is an if. It's not necessarily a win. It is pretty much an if. In my opinion, it's more like a win, but that's just me. Make your own opinion. The day of reckoning is when the revenue and the earnings or some PR proves that the nano nozzle's coming, or the sales are huge, or the Sapphire is going to be huge, and you guys are fucking idiots if you doubt we're going to get 10,000 installed and we're going to be making billions in profit within 9 years, right? If you doubt that stuff, you're an idiot, and here's your irrefutable evidence and concrete numbers and data basing and substantiating that claim. Right? That's what we're talking about. And this is not the day of reckoning, my friends. No, this is not even close. Although this is great news, no. We want to see the revenue numbers. If we're right about the company, the revenue will come in. That will send us to the place that we need to go. $10, $15, $20, down the line, $100. Okay? I mean, I have a 3 to 7 year price target on the $100 a share. Can you imagine how much money we're all going to make if we go to $100 in even 7 years, right? Or 3 years, best case, right? I mean, if you've been adding on the way down, remember, anything under 10 is a long-term steal if we're right about the company, right? I always say it. If my fundamental analysis is even in the same fucking ballpark of what the company actually turns out to be doing in the future, it's over. It's over. You're looking at the next. I mean, this is next Illumina. Okay, I don't know if the Illumina's got a very sizable market cap, but you know what I mean. As far as stock price increases, there you go. Right. This nano nozzle comes out, and our total addressable market like triples. I mean, 616 just broke the intraday high, 6.5%, over 6.5% in the green today, baby. Woo, baby! I'm not gonna start bragging to the Bears. I'm not the Bears. I mean, the last few days it hasn't even been that bad with the FUD. But what I will say, 618, 7% in the green. We were just at 616. That happened like that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that. 618 now, up almost 7% in the green, baby. Oh, baby. Oh yeah, I forgot to welcome somebody, Lewis in Curvola the third. Thank you so much, Conducive Insider, my friend. I hope you enjoy. That's freaking legendary. Brandon, where do you think BNGO would go if we got your fucking squeezed estimate? I think it is 6.1 million. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking. I'm gonna go really quick to it. Okay, my fucking squeeze time estimate, 6.1 million, is, oh my god. I mean, we're going above $10. That's easily. Okay, in my opinion, I think we're easily going past 10. I think that's not debatable. We're going. I guess maybe we could go a little bit lower, but here, let me give you some perspective. If we really were to get 6 million in revenue for quarter two, I think there's probably less than a 10% chance of that. There's maybe even less than a 5. 619, up over 7% in the green, baby. Up over 7% in the green. That's beautiful, baby. But back to what I was saying, $10, $9 easily. Okay, we should be going there easily. We got a high short interest. I guarantee you many of the shorts, and let's see if we do have short interest data here on the day. Let's see. Oh my God, look at this. What? Okay, here we go again with the shorts. What is this sorcery? Okay, so the fact is, I know I'm just going to say this is a fact. All right, a lot of these, I'm going to keep on the chart here. Sorry. About a fair amount of the shorts that are actually selling shares short and are very bearish on the stock right now, a lot of them will be scared as hell if we were to beat earnings. The reason why is because it's easier to be the first than the last, because you lose less money. You save more money. And also, a lot of them are going to be becoming bulls because they actually see, holy crap, this company's actually making 300% year-over-year revenue increases. Holy crap, that's huge subsequent growth. Like every single quarter, or well, every single year, I should say, and pretty much every quarter, without not including quarter four. Every single quarter, we've been getting better. Right, the revenue increases are not negligible. There's something to be feared, and if you're a bear, you better understand that we're only going to be increasing revenue. We're only coming towards profitability. Good luck being a bear when we're making billions in profit in 2030. That's without the nano nozzle. Now, if you're going to be a bear long term with all that stuff out, I would argue you don't have a brain. Now, the thing is, what's this quarter going to be? Are we going to get the squeeze? How likely is it? I don't know. These are the questions that it's hard to say. But 615 right now, up over 6.5%. Hopefully we can consolidate on the day. I want to close above $6. Hopefully we can close at least. I really hope we can close it here. Let me put a level here. Let me draw up a horizontal level of support here. I want to close above $6 at least. Hopefully we can close. The higher the better, right? The higher the better. But tweet. Whoa! We got a tweet. Whoa! Let me get over here. What am I doing? Come on, Brad, hurry up. Whoa, we got a tweet 1 minute ago. Okay, oh, here we go. We got news, everybody. All right, long-time Saver user, Dr. Okay, I'm not even going to try with that. Dr. R from MD Anderson News presenting on structural variant detection using optical genome mapping for hematological malignancies. The Cancer Genomics Annual 2021. Join us Monday, August 2nd for session 3. Okay, that's literally, we got hyped up for literally nothing. It's absolutely nothing. This is absolutely no news. It's good. We already knew this, though, pretty much. We already knew MD Anderson or whatever. What is it called? US MD Anderson Cancer Center and the UT MD Anderson Cancer Center. We already knew they were presenting, so that's good. I like that they're doing a ton of tweets here, but none of the tweets that I've seen here. This is pretty cool. This one pretty cool that we had an hour ago, because this is cool because we don't usually see them talking about how to adopt optical genome mapping. So it's cool to see them branching out, expanding their marketing variety, I would say. And then the rest of the stuff they were posting yesterday, I didn't even cover this yesterday in the video, I don't think, because none of this is new. None of this is important. But I mean, it's good to see. But yeah, anyway, 612 right now, up 5%, up almost 6%. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is the rise because of Medicare approval? I don't know. I don't even know how to track the meeting. So I don't know. I'm basically waiting on other people who are actually know more about the CMS Medicare meeting to basically tell us what's going on, if it was working. But we do know what I do know. And here, let's go ahead and pull it up here. What I do know is that this is going on today and tomorrow. I don't know if BNGO's part is today or tomorrow and at what time, but this is happening tomorrow and today. So, and I think I would be I've heard a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people have been saying they don't think it's going to be that big for the price. They don't think this is going to be, if Medicare is going to cover SAVR, if we're going to start getting government reimbursements, they don't think it's going to move the price at all. I think it should, because the SAVR sales are going to increase a lot, and the proclivity for them is going to increase if we were to get the SAVR sales and the SAVR use covered by Medicare. That would be huge. That would be absolutely humongous for the sales. So I'm looking forward to that, and it's only good. Only good things can happen from that. Essentially, 611 right now, hopefully forming a little bit of a hammer candle. We need to consolidate. We need to close the day above $6. Close the day 4% in the green at least. Hopefully, 3-4% in the green at least. That's the goal today. I'm hoping high growth gives us the chance. Very weird price action from high growth, because usually when JP is speaking, high growth does not rally. And today we've essentially seen a rally. Oh my gosh, this is very refreshing, because we don't usually see this. We haven't seen this in a couple weeks. Man. This is pretty nice. Let's see what nuclear is doing today. No one cares about nuclear except me, right? Who cares about nuclear? 611 right now. If anyone's new in here, if we have any new viewers, right? As if we have any new viewers. The news we have, what you need to understand is this right here. Listen to me, okay? You need to understand what I said. This is extremely important, especially if you're a shareholder. Don't focus on how high we're up today. Whether we close 6%, 10%, 5%, 1%, or red. Don't focus on that. Focus on what the company is doing. And this is the precise evidence. This is the quintessential evidence example that you need to focus on. This is Brennan. I can verify that this man is this is not a fraud. This is a very this is a reliable source. This guy asked Eric. This is the CEO. This guy asked Eric about why did they not talk about sales. CEO, and this is not inside information. Okay, no, absolutely not. They're very careful. Okay, anyways. he told me that there are too many places around the world using Savard to constantly announce. This essentially, I mean, this does confirm that there are more sales for, and we already essentially knew this, but it confirms that we knew that there are sales in quarter two that happened during quarter two that we have not listed. And if you know, my estimates are very bullish. I mean, there are a few people that are as educated as I am, not to be arrogant or shit, but that have done all the calculations and would have these revenue numbers, because they're just, it's impossible for, people don't like to be so, have their base case as a huge beat, right? They don't, the analysts are projecting like the precise opposite of this. Now, when we know that these numbers are only projected based on these Savard options, and the CEO just confirmed that there's other ones that we don't even, I'm not even taking into account those other ones, you know that the Sapphire sales are going to make the revenue go through the fucking roof. There's no other way to say it, my friends. 4 million. I mean, you know what? I don't know if earnings, I don't know what it's going to be exactly. I don't have inside information, but what I can tell you is that the evidence has been clearer in this earnings report than ever I've seen for BIOL. The last two earnings projections that I have given, right? I've given my, I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I know everything. I've got it right a couple times, so I know exactly what's going to happen. No, absolutely not. I'm not going to pull a Doge Wolf. That's the worst mistake you can do. Pull a Doge Wolf. Never pull a Doge Wolf. Don't be dogmatic, but what I will say, I've been right on the last two earnings projections. I said it was likely to get a beat both times. We got a beat both times in revenue. Small beats. I was right both times, though. This time, I'm even more confident. I could be way off. I don't think so. I'm very confident, and we'll see. I want everybody, please, if we have any new viewers, please stick for it. Okay, if you can't stand my big ass forehead right now, I understand. That's understandable. But what I will say is that please join the quarter two earnings report stream. That's gonna be the event for the channel, the most exciting event the channel has ever had thus far, because there's so much anticipation, and it's so much more exciting than any other earnings report we've ever seen. We've got more news. They confirmed the CLI lab. There's no offerings coming in. We got more Savard sales this quarter than ever before. The price has gone way down. A lot of us have added throughout this dip. They've got their average cost. At least I have. They've got it a little bit lower. I've added like 500 shares in the last few weeks, maybe more than that. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, probably 400 or 500 shares, maybe 600. And a lot of us are expecting earnings to be kick-ass. I mean, imagine if they were to put the icing on the cake in form of the nano. Oh my God! Just imagine what the price would do if he said anything about a new product or product launches or nano nozzle development. Of course, that's just speculation, but I think that's coming. Sooner or later, they're gonna have to say something on it. They can't keep us in the dark forever, right? Oh man, the Robbie Smith indicator. Wait, what? The Robbie Smith indicator? What? August 12th. Remember, August 12th is when the earnings stream is going to be. Yes, that's when the earnings is expected. They're going to announce it the week prior. So maybe you need it whenever I have the video titled earnings date confirmed or whatever, earnings day announced for BNGO. That's what you want to check. So then you can get the earnings. So you can schedule your stream. I'll have it ready. I'll have it ready for you. Fuck solar energy, nuclear domination. Yeah, maybe. Oh, base positive is so mad right now. Where is Robbie Smith? We need the bullish flip on the Robbie Smith clown indicator. If you're so bullish on BNGO, why don't you ever sell puts, Brandon? Because I'm not an option guy, my friend. I'm not smart enough to do puts. I don't do puts. I do shares and I do long leaps. I do leaps and very simple call options. I'm a simple man, my friend. I'm a simple man. I think nuclear is a good add-on to the channel. We are going to do that. All right, where's Robbie? Where's the Robbie comment I'm missing? Did I miss it? Do we need it? Where is it? Red candle. Here comes the bears. Yeah. Yep, here comes the bear. We got a red candle, and then we got a doji action for me. Yep, here comes the bears. Here come the bears. Here comes Robbie. Hopefully we can get a bullish flip on the Robbie Smith indicator. If anyone doesn't know who that is, he's the guy who said sell before earnings. He said he actually took himself. I don't know if this is true. He also owes me $1,000, believe it or not. True story. He still hasn't paid me this day. I'm still waiting for it. He actually bought puts and added and sold more shares short on May 13th, which was the worst thing that he could have done, because the price went up 100% less than a month after that. And every time that Robbie comes in nowadays, and that man's name was Robbie Smith, and he every time he comes in here and says we're gonna go to zero, everybody buys, and the stock always goes up every single time. It's got such high accuracy. He said puts printing allegedly. Oh, that's too good. That's too fun. Oh man, that's too good. That's too good. Yeah, no puts here. Oh man, that's too funny. I just like mixing score more. That's too funny. I gotta take a drink after that. I haven't even taken a drink the whole time. Oh gosh. All right, this is a good day. The news. Do we have a short interest update here? Let's see here. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, here's Rob. Oh yeah. It's speaking about Robbie Smith, right? BNGO stock has seen too much action without fundamental justification. It makes a better speculative bet than an investment. You all will touch 210 by July 20th. Oh man. That's beautiful. Here we go. There's a stock to its bear. Disappearing act. The special ability allows a bear to disappear once the stock rises. Quintessential bear right there, man. Oh, man. Absolutely beautiful. 607 right now. Getting a little bit of cooling off right now. And this is weird because no one else really is cooling off that much. We are cooling off a little bit more. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We're cooling off pretty much similarly to the other stocks, I would say. So, and look at AMC inversely correlating with the high growth sector today. Very weird. Very, very weird. 606 right now. 4.5% degree. Okay, 605. Wow. All right, cooling off very, very aggressively here. Let's see where our possible retracement will be. I want us to go sideways here for a little bit. Hopefully we can close above $6. Hopefully we can close above $6. That's the goal today. Kind of heading down like a rock right now. Here comes Robbie Smith and the Bears, right? Yeah, and JP, it is largely going to be dependent on what JP says today. You guys know my expectations. I think JP is convinced that he is a genius and that he is the savior of the world and he knows everything and he can fix everything with his very, very interventionist economic policy, which is just basically the Fed spends as much money, government spends as much money as possible, which I'm not saying that whether that's good or bad. I think he believes that he's going to continue doing that. So basically, ape language, he's not going to change anything. He's not going to lower the interest rates. Or he's not going to increase the interest rates. He's gonna, yeah, hell, he may lower them. We might go to the negative interest rates, right? I guess that's a possibility. I don't think he's gonna change anything that the markets are gonna dislike. I mean, it's for sure possible, but I'm not really. For sure, I definitely am bearish on the market short term to midterm, kind of because of that actually reason a little bit, but not. I'm not really bearish short term. For what he's gonna say today, at least I should say. But all right, but for full transparency, I do have a lot of buying power ready to buy. I'm ready to buy another. Well, let's see how many I can buy. Close to 1,000 more shares of BNGO, and I will be doing that if we dip before earnings again. Which I mean, it's going to depend on where high growth goes. Hopefully, there's a little bit of pre-anticipatory running up to a catalyst like this, and hopefully we get that pre-anticipatory run. And then the news come out and it's actually good and people do not sell the news. I don't expect that to happen, actually. A lot of people have been saying it's going to be a buy the news, sell the, or buy the hype, sell the news, right? That kind of event. I don't think so because the last two times we haven't seen that. And if we're going to get a revenue beat, people will care because that's the most important thing with this company. People don't care about any other news. The only news that people consistently care about with us is revenue and earnings reports. So I think I think this earnings report is going to be crucial, absolutely crucial. And that's going to be a nerve-wracking day, and I'm very excited for it and nervous for it. I mean, it's going to be an insane stream. I can't. The suit is coming out, the guitar riffs. I hope we'll be able to do a guitar riff because I'm hoping the earnings will be good. We'll be green in the after hours, I'm hoping. But we'll see. August 12th is the day. We're about 15 days away, man. I can't wait. $4 incoming. What? $4 incoming? Brandon, did you say on yesterday's video that you don't like the short interest decrease? Why do I want the short interest decreases? Isn't that logic? By the way, love the channel. Okay, great question. So yesterday I was talking about the short interest decreasing, or someday, and I was like, and I kind of said, well, I actually would rather it increase. And the reason is it's kind of complicated, right? There's a couple different. You can make a case for either side here. For me, I would rather this increase and be like 25% or even 30% of the float, because that would explain us going down. Instead, what you have explaining the reason us going down is, well, you could explain it by manipulation, or you could say more logically, probably there's manipulation going on, but mostly it's because people are selling shares, and people are becoming, well, to be honest with you, people are panic selling, people are avoiding the margin calls, and they've sold out, and that's a big reason why high growth's going down so much. And I would rather the shorts pouncing and manipulation, those chances being higher than people just panic selling. That's why I would rather the short interest go up than down if the stop price is gonna go down, right? If the stop price is gonna go up, that's a whole different thing, but it's largely the same answer for me, because then the short interest then the short squeeze chance goes up, and with the earnings coming up, I mean, yes, there is, yes, if we do get 6 million in revenue, or even if we got 4 million, hell, or higher than that, right? Yes, there's a chance for a squeeze, and the reason is because guess what? We have a high short interest, and a catalyst like that is gonna send some shorts into some panic, and there's a relatively low days to cover, so it would be pretty quick, pretty rapid fire with the short squeeze, and they would be covering. It would be a domino effect, and at $10, here we come. That is a realistic possibility. That is a chance, right? That is a chance. All right, hold buy on August 5th. Start of the shorts. Hopefully we can hold $6. That's what Mark is saying. Mark is the 1 million shareholder owner. Mark, you feeling better today, my friend? I hope you're feeling better. Ain't selling. If anything, I'll get more. Yeah, I know. Me too. 603. We want to close the day above $6. Hopefully, we can close the day above about 4% of the green. I want to hold $6. We don't really have a buy wall there. I'm hoping we're getting a bounce though. Really hope we can get a bounce on the $6 level. This is worrying me. This is worrying me now. Everything is kind of, most things are going sideways. It looks like BIOL is kind of still having some trouble cooling down though. It's all right. Hey, remember we're outperforming on the day still. And maybe we need a little bit of a cool down here before the next run, right? Consolidation. Remember, guys, consolidation going sideways or even slightly down, trading sideways. That fluff kind of price action. Those kind of things are actually bullish for if you've gone up if the prior move is up. And obviously, as you can see, the prior move is undoubtedly up. and that's bullish. If we're going to consolidate for a while, close the day above 6, that's bullish as hell for tomorrow. That's as simple as it gets from the price action perspective. My shorts are already in a panic. My indicator is code brown. We're cooling down, guys. Don't panic. We still have Thursday and Friday. What I'll say is this. If you guys are worried about the price, if you guys are worried about the 605, 610, what are we going to close the day at? 7%, 5%. What I'll say is that you probably are cut out for this, to be honest with you, right? Unfortunately, that's how it's going to be, because this is what you need to understand. You need to understand that with the CEO, what the CEO just said. Let me break something to all the people out there that are new to BNGO. Good luck predicting the stock price, right? I've done it plenty of times. I've been right plenty of times. I've been wrong plenty of times. Okay, the last few weeks I've been wrong like 9 out of 10 times. Okay, literally, because we just been going straight down and I keep buying. Finally, I did buy 50 shares yesterday. Luckily, I really actually had a really good price. Right now, right, we'll see how this ages. Right, we can easily get delisted. Right, obviously risk. Hey, not really to be honest with you, but I have to say that. Remember, I have to say the disclaimers on YouTube, right? So, anyways, the earnings, that's what's going to determine the price. That's what it's going to be. I'm telling you, I really think that's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking earnings is going to be that's going to determine the price, whether we're at 8, 7, 6, or 4, or 5, or whatever it's going to be. That's what it's going to be, man. The earnings, the revenue, the guidance, if we're going to get some or not, right? What they're going to say on the earnings call, how confident they are, how they answer the questions. This is the stuff that's going to matter. And all the other price action, all the other news that the price action is just utterly ignored and neglected, literally. Hopefully we see a day of reckoning on August 12th. That's what I'm hoping. Hopefully it's going to be time. It will be time, hopefully. I think there's a good chance for it. Anyways, price action right now, 605, up over 4.5% right now. It's still a beautiful day. Still an absolutely beautiful day. Where is Crimson? Curious what his numbers are showing. Let's see. I think he's in. Let's see if we can find it real quick. I think it will still hit today. Hit what? If it doesn't hit the 624 today, we didn't hit 624 so far. He's saying that we're going to hit 624 most likely. It means good news for BNGO since tomorrow will be even higher than... Okay, so Crimson is bullish, it looks like. Crimson is bullish. He's the guy that does the algorithm. He does the coding. He has a mathematical... It basically just deals with the average price of every single day, which has actually been pretty accurate, believe it or not. So he's saying, yeah, it's only been wrong a few times, really. So he's saying 624 is what we're going to hit today or tomorrow, I think, based on my, I only looked at a second, right? Anyway, 608 right now, just broke the previous high, forming a hammer candle, bullish candlestick pattern, up over 5% in the green. Absolutely beautiful. 509 now, or 509, 609. Sorry, did I say 509? 609. 609. Buying coming in. And I know I keep cycling back to the news, but you guys have to understand. Let me ask you this also here. Let me also go ahead and give you guys the poll here. Let's actually go ahead and do a little reflection on the revenue projections poll that we did yesterday. This is interesting. This just tells me that people don't really look at this. 39% of people, 700 votes, are projecting over 5 million for quarter 2. That's insane. I would go with this one right here. This one, or maybe this one if you're really bullish. 5 million is kind of crazy, but here, let me go ahead and give you the link for that if anyone wants to vote on that. That's what everybody's saying for earnings. Let me ask you this right now, though. What the CEO just said, has your earnings revenue? Is anyone bearish on earnings? Does anyone think? I know it's hard to project. I know you guys are like, Brandon, come on. I don't know. I haven't done hours of work like you have, freaking looking at random articles. Some of you maybe haven't. That's fine. What are you thinking though? Are you more bullish or bearish on this right now? What is the general sentiment towards earnings? Do you think 3.5 million consensus is less? Remember, the consensus, that's really important. Don't just give me a random number, please. Do you think we're gonna beat consensus or miss it? Right? 3.5 million is what it is. Last I checked, and to my understanding, right? So 609 is where we're at right now. That's the price. Hopium, Brandon, let's be real. Yeah, no, I don't think that is real. No, I hope you don't think I think it's going to be 5 million. No, I'm thinking I think it's going to be I think it's most likely to be 3.8 million, not 5 million. You know, these people, I don't think these people have actually looked at the consensus, because 5 million is absolutely insane. That would be squeeze time if we were to get that. That's very unlikely. The fact that 39% of people did this, I would just be careful with looking at these numbers, because this is way more likely in my opinion. All right, let's read some comments here. I voted 5 mil. Big beat. Oh man, what do you think BNGO would go to if we got 50 million in revenue? If you have a guess. 50. What are these questions based positive? Just a hypothetical. A man can dream, can he not? Right? If we got 50 million revenue for the quarter, if we just got like literally, I mean, hundreds of sapphire sales on the quarter, I mean, we would go to $50 a share. But that's like literally 0% chance. Sapphire sales, if there's greater than 12, or if there's less than 12, that's my only prediction. But you won't take the bet. That's a hard bet. My friend, I don't think you realize how bullish that is. If we were to get 12 sapphire sales, remember, I'm projecting here. This is what I'm projecting. For my base case, I'm projecting 13 sapphire sales right here. My bear case is 10 sapphire sales. You have to minus the rental agreements. So I'm projecting around 10 to 12 to 15 sapphire sales, and then 5 rental agreements for each scenario. And I think that's pretty likely. 12 sapphire sales. Yeah, all the evidence, we already know about 5 sapphire sales, right? We already know about 5 of them. And then you factor in that there's been so many adoptions that they don't even announce, they can't announce them because there's just too many. You got a case they made that we're getting over 15 sapphire sales for the quarter. There's definitely a realistic chance of that happening, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely is a chance. So the fact that Thresh says, you know, there's no, what is he saying? Less than 12? I think it's going to be, I think that's really hard to say. I think around 10 to 12 to 15, that's where it's going to be probably for sapphire sales. That's probably what it's going to be. Yeah, it could be higher than that, but it's unlikely. Somewhere in that range. Yeah, we're going to probably get something. And of course, remember, there could be lineaging or consumable revenue or a huge rental agreements, something like that. Why is the Wi-Fi being so annoying? That's annoying. Make sure you guys fast forward to being live without any delay. What the hell is this? Anyways, lineaging revenue, consumable revenue, or somebody, Illumina, Quest Diagnostics, or any of the other companies in our accounts receivable that they have to pay us money, basically. Any of those things could help our numbers out a lot, and they could make the quarter look a lot better, and literally make 12 sapphires being sold, or 8 even on the quarter, not even matter, and we could still get 4 million in revenue because of that. Because Lineagen getting 1 million on the quarter is realistic, right? That's a realistic possibility. They're going to get most likely 700K more likely, and same with consumer revenue. They're basically exactly looking at 700K each. At least my estimates are, and imagine if one of those is higher, right? We've seen an article. We've seen the management has actually already said, this is a great quote. Most of you don't probably know. This is recent. This is last month. This is less than 20 days ago, actually. I think yeah, it might be this month or late last month or this month. The management said the last 15 sapphire adoptions have been clinically driven, commanding higher sample volume. That is factually screaming and implying higher consumable revenue right here. More than 700K for the consumables. That would be just what we need to put us over the edge. Even if the sapphire sales are a little bit underwhelming, that's exactly what we need. 607 right now. I'm thinking 5 million. 5 million? Okay, 5 million. I hope you're right. JP Powell is speaking on at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll go bear at 3.5 million. I'm betting on significant revenue coming in from UK NHS, which adopted Sapphire in April. I'm pretty sure the NHS was that April? I think you're right. Was that April or was that earlier? I feel like that might have been earlier though. I feel like that might have been in March, first quarter still. I don't know. Maybe send me a link so you can prove that for me. But yeah, I don't remember exactly when that date was. I don't think the price will move after earnings. Really? You don't think the price is going to move after earnings at all? Based on the last two? I mean, based on the last two, it will, right? We only got a revenue beat by 100,000 or 300,000 both times in both of the last earnings reports, and we went up 20% and 10% after hours. I think if we were to get a similar revenue beat, we're going to do the same price action, right? Why wouldn't we? We have 2 data points. It's likely to fall in line with the last two earnings reports with what happened there. I say over 4.5 million, not more. 5 million something. Powell can't make it today. He drowned this morning in his Cheerios. 603 right now. Cooling off again. I hope we can hold the $6 level support. Let's check out how the broader markets are doing here. All right, the Russell is doing. The Russell is actually, dude, look at this. This is what's so weird, right? We used to think that the Russell 2000 is what, and the IWM is what decided where high growth does on what it does. Russell, it's been getting. Look at the spark line. It's been free falling today. The NASDAQ is more like what the high growth sector has been doing, skyrocketing on the day, right? And now we're kind of consolidating. And if you look at the spark line, it's pretty similar. Everything's kind of going up, and then you're kind of falling down. That's kind of what the spark line is for every single one, or at least a lot of them. Oh no, we're testing $6. Oh, okay, here we go. Can we get a bounce off $6? Here we go. It's not the end of the world if we don't, but it would be nice for the next couple of days. But we'll take it as long as we close green. We can't complain. But I am hoping we're gonna close the day up about 4%. That would be pretty nice. $6 right now. Microvision. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That looks ugly. Wow. Okay. Everything's got a red candle right now. Damn. Yeah, this is really the market's pulling down right now. 599. We just hit the 599. Our 21 SMA on the 5 minutes coming up. Hopefully we can get a bounce off that. If not the $6 mark. If BIOL offered you a PR job, would you take it? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the details. It depends on like, I don't know. Maybe it depends on. I don't know. Maybe. I already do have like a PR job for them, right? I already basically do. Feel bad for pension funds invested in IWM. Poor old retirees YOLOing into Lordstown Motors and BNGO. Oh man. YOLOing into BNGO. The Russell doesn't. I don't know the exact specifications on what Russell on why they add and why they don't add on some stocks, but I'm pretty sure it's not based on what they think is going to get the best return. I'm pretty sure they don't see the Russell funds do not attempt to beat the market. I could be wrong on that though. You're hired. I live in Cuba. What is a Medicare? So Medicare is like the government. It's like a government healthcare. It's the government's. It's an excuse for healthcare. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Make your own opinion on it. It's the government's. It's government healthcare. That's what it is. Government run healthcare. This stock goes down quicker than a stripper. If you bought, you're looking really nicely, though, today. And we are looking like we're getting, hopefully, a bounce. Hopefully, we're forming a hammer candle here. Did I just jinx it? Hopefully, $6 right now. We're just hanging out at $6. Everything else is same thing. Everything else is just going down, staying there. Hopefully, this is the bottom. Hopefully, this is the bottom for the rest of the day. No. $5.99. Remember, it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't even let myself get caught up in this because at the end of the day, earnings is going to depend on it. Oh, there it is, $5.98. It still does piss me off though. I would like to close above $6, and there we go. There's $5.98 down. Down. Still up 3.5%, but just based on market cap, that's horrible in today's and age. I'm bullish overall, but I think since it's after hours, we might move 2% after earnings. Well, last time it was both after hours, and we moved up a ton. I'm at 1,000 shares right now, and I still want to load up more. I know. I want to have a ton of shares before earnings, and I've already I didn't expect us to go down to $5 and $6 again this soon, so I might not add as many as I thought I would before earnings because I already have, right? I already added 500 shares in the last few weeks, but I think earnings is worth the risk. And to my we'll see how this ages. We'll see how it is. I hope everybody is there on the earnings so we can all see what happens live. So I can either say, Bears, you're retarded, or the Bears are going to say I'm retarded. See who wins the battle on who's right. But I think it might be worth the risk. For me, I think it is. That's what I'm thinking. Government health care must be referring to the gym that is the NHS. We've been going down with the market, guys. We've been going down with the market. Look at this. Okay, every stock and even the broader markets themselves probably. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's look at the Nasdaq here. No, not really. It looks like high growth is what's actually moved BioNano down then. High growth, microvision, and dimension, you can see everything's kind of red candles in the last few minutes. And you see the spark line in the chart pattern is very close to the same thing. It's very similar, right? Very similar intraday price action. It's the same thing every week. I mean, historically, this entire year, these three stocks move almost identically. Not in percentage, but in spark lines and in chart patterns. So we're holding above the support line. Let me go ahead and get rid of the $6. Not really. Let me see if I'm missing any supports here. Let me see if you're seeing something I'm missing. Not really seeing any support at the 590. There is definitely support at the 580 area. And we did get a nice bounce off of the 200-day SMA and the 200-day EMA, which is what we were talking about yesterday, which is beautiful, right? That's absolutely amazing. Congratulations to anyone who got shares in the 550 and 560 range. That's awesome if anyone else got those. I only got what did I get? I got like 30 or 40 shares in that range. But we'll see how it ages, right? We can easily go down to $4, right? Remember? Okay, I have to say that. Remember, I have to say that. We could. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, right? It's irrational. It's an irrational market, right? And we got JP talking today if he's going to increase the interest rates, if he's going to start tapering, Okay, you know where the market's going to go. It's going to be a bloodbath, man. 596. 596, yeah, high growth's free falling right now. Wow, very serious profit taking going on now. This is what's happening today. Everybody had a nice run. Everybody did a nice day trade. A lot of traders did a swing trade on this, and now everybody's saying, all right, it's time to take profits before the Fed before JP toss, and they don't think it's worth the risk. They think these stocks are not worth it. That's the frustrating thing with tracking the stock every second, right? This is why you have to focus more on the actual earnings and the company rather than the traders, because right now we're just moving with high growth. Brief high growth sell-off in anticipation of Fed announcement, expecting more moves up after Powell calms things down. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I know it's like, Brandon, that's a little bit, why are you saying this? Where's your substantiations, right? You're not substantiating these claims. I just think that the Fed and JP, I don't think they're going to stop. I don't think they're going to stop until they see irrefutable evidence that they're dumbasses. And until they really believe that their idea and their strategy doesn't work, they're going to continue to have the most interventionist policy in the history of the U.S. ever. I mean, I guess maybe FDR, maybe. What do you think? Do you think today's administration is more interventionist than FDR? I don't know. That's a hard fucking question. I'd say this one probably is more money being spent for sure. If you adjust it for right, adjust the value probably. You tell me. Somebody tell me that knows more about that. Profit taking, stress selling, panic selling. Yo, I'm going to sell when we hit 20. Exactly, man. It's just way easier to just buy when we're down, buy when we're going down, and hold and buy and then sell. Sell when we're way past these prices. Obviously, okay, you need to do your research to see if you really believe in the company long term, okay, before you just go and say, I'm going to hold this for years. Hopefully you do your research and understand why we do think there's going to be a 72% compound annual growth rate for the okay, this is the bull case. Okay, this is the bull case projections here. This is projecting $2 billion in profit in 2030, by the way. We would be doing very well as far as share price if we were there. We would be in the probably $100 to $200 to $300 share price if we were making $2 billion in profit in 2030 alone. Also, look at when we're profitable in 2020. Look at when we're profitable, 2023. That's closer than you realize, I think, some of you. Let's look at the price action though. $6. Okay, there we go. Hopefully finally getting a little bit of a bounce here. Finally. I want to close the day above $6. Shippy and Pryor for the win. Yeah, I know. CCO, CBO. Those people are legend, man. Absolutely. You missed my prediction. Okay, let me go up there. All right. Earnings come out mid-August, overhyped and underwhelming. Stock stays between $4 to $6. It's on its way dollars to two. It's on its way down to $2 end of year. You go back to school. Channel dies at the end. Dude, you are insane. All right, Thrash, you better not disappear because that is a crazy prediction. That is crazy, man. I mean, I respect the boldness and the confidence of your prediction, but that is fucking crazy. You are in. I don't even know if I feel like my instinct tells me that you're trolling when you say we're gonna hit $2 end of year, but also you know a lot about the company and you own thousands of shares and you are pretty knowledgeable and you've been here for a while. So I don't know I don't know if you're trolling or you're just stupid or if you're a genius and I'm a stupid one, right? Obviously I think you're I think you're the one that's gonna be wrong. Okay, $2 end of year. That's gonna take a market crash. That's going to take high growth going way down. And that's going to take us missing everything on revenue. I mean, that's like 0% chance, my friend. I mean, what are you expecting? Do you really think the market's just going to crash and just stay way down? Even if it does crash, we're going to recover. That's how every market crash has gone in history. So I'll be right here with the front seat. All right, fair enough. What are you going to do if you're wrong? What if you? Well, hey, my friend Thrash, what are you going to do if revenue is a beat? Do you think? Did you say it was going to be a miss? You said it was going to be underwhelming, overhyped and underwhelming. Stock stays between $4 to $6. See, you didn't say it's going to be a miss though. Do you think the earnings is going to be a miss? Do you have the boldness and the confidence to say we're going to get a miss on earnings? You're not that stupid. I know you're not going to say we're going to get a miss because you've seen the company. You've seen the quote where the company has already said they're comfortable with the estimates. We're not going to get a miss. It's very unlikely that we're going to get a miss after the company says they're comfortable with estimates and after our own calculations are what they are. And also after what the CEO just said today or yesterday, technically, right? So 96K buy. Let me see that. Whoa, we got 96,000 shares bought at $6. The price goes down at $6, not $5.99, and the price is staying at $5.99. Interesting. There we go. There's $6 a share. BNGO only went public in 2018. Its growth is going to be huge. Yeah, I know it is. Why don't you elaborate on your vague comment, overhyped and overwhelmed? Yeah, you tell. Yeah, Thrash. Why don't we do a bear debate, right? You know, some people ask me, Brandon, why do you never look at the Bears' point of view? You know, that couldn't be farther from the truth. I debate the Bears on a daily basis almost, right? Example right here. You know, feel free to give me your bear thesis, but so far I've never heard a coherent bear case. I've never heard one. They always say we're going to get offerings. We're going to get dilution, right? We already know for a fact we're not getting more offerings. Then they say there's a high price to earnings ratio. Guess what? There's literally a myriad of companies that have had a high price to earnings ratio. For example, Tesla, for example, Bitcoin, for example, Microvision, for example, any high growth stock ever a year ago when everybody was saying, when no one was buying it, when all these stocks, when a lot of these high growth stocks were worth nothing, when they started going up, people said, nope, the revenue's not there. Here we are today, we're still up 100% from those ranges. Anyways, it's a fallacy composition. That's what it is. That's what the bear argument is. All right, they could be by 2 million, and it won't substantially affect the share price. Retail's given up on the stock, and toots don't care. And by the way, all market crashes take years to recover from, besides 2020. Dude, that's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. If we were to get beat by 2 million, we would go way up. You're insane. You're insane. You're out of your mind, my friend. We went up 10% both times after hours. By 300,000 in revenue beat. People said the exact same thing last time with people giving up on the stock price. I think you're living in a bubble, my friend. You're crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. No. You can't say that I mean, I guess there's a possibility of that, but you can't be dogmatic and act like you know what the hell the stock is going to do if we get $2 million revenue beat. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Well, I'll tell you what, Thrash. I don't like the market, the actual broader markets and the high growth sector that BioNeo is in and heavily influenced by. I actually hate it, to be honest with you. I actually hate it. But what I love is that BioNeo has gone down since 1569 with exponential increases in value, and we've seen that through a numerous. I can't even. Do you really want to make me say them again? I say them all the time. Okay, I don't want to say them again because I forget so many, and it takes a lot of my brain cells. My brain hurts after I say all the stuff that we've got. Okay, I can try if you really want me to, but the fact is we've got fundamental increases in value, and the price only goes down. And if you want to sell the company that is, yes, we've gone up a lot from 40 cents. Do you think that's for no reason? The reason, let me explain something to you, all you bears out there, all right? The reason why we went up from 50 cents is because there was a study that was irrefutable with a good track record with people that are a legit study coming out exactly on December 23rd that proved the sapphire was better than hi-fi. And once that happened, people started realizing, all right, this company has a product that's actually going to make them billions in revenue. Holy crap, this is a legit thing. This is literally better than everything. And actually, believe it or not, Thresh, fun fact, we didn't actually know. There was actually some criticisms on whether the sapphire was actually what this company was saying it was. Is it actually get better at detecting all the clinically relevant SVs than the other methods like karyotyping, chromosomal microanalysis, and fluorescence in situ hybridization, all those other methods? We didn't know if we were better than those for sure. Guess what? And this is what I love about this, okay? This is why we're undervalued. Through this damn downtrend here, we've had peer-reviewed studies, we've had publications, we've had doctors, PhDs, we've had institutions, universities, okay, everything you can fucking imagine literally prove exactly what we've been wanting. And just a couple weeks ago, I don't know if this was last week or the week before that, we got the peer-reviewed study that a lot of people have been waiting for, literally confirming for 100% fact that we have the best product in a market that is, okay, the total addressable market is huge. Greater than 500 base pair detection is a huge market for us, and we are the best product in it. And the fact that you think we're valued at $2 a share at the end of the year, this is how I know you're fucking crazy. This is how I know you're trolling. That's crazy. I mean, it's going to take something. Is this whole company just a fraud, right? I actually know someone that Mark had a friend actually go to the company's headquarters and actually look at it. And same with Brennan. He's actually sent me pictures of the headquarters, and I've seen them on. Okay, this is not a fraudulent company. It's not a fraudulent company. You cannot smell a hint of fraud anywhere you look, right? Mark has done a better job at looking at that than I have, right? That's that guy's main thing, looking for fraud and make sure the company's legit. He's actually talked to their employees more than I have, and he actually knows for sure. There's no fraud. We got a legit product. Our fundamentals only gotten better. The revenue is looking like it's only going to increase over 100% year over year and continuing that, and it's actually looking like 200 to 300% this quarter, according to ChartMill, if we're going to meet the consensus estimate, not the bull case, not my bull case, not my base case even, the consensus damn revenue. Okay, understand that. So it's absolutely fucking insane. It's patently insane to say we're going to go to $2 end of year. I mean, there's a possibility, but saying that's like what's going to happen for sure, it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. So I hope that completely nullifies everything Thresh has said. I tried to do my best there. And of course, we could probably go on for hours, me and Thresh, probably talking about this shit. But I don't think, what do you have to say that, Thresh, my friend? Tell me what you think. All right. That had been adopted by every leading hospital in cancer research before 2020 began. Why else would I have gone all in last summer? If there was a shred of doubt, I wouldn't have touched MD Anderson. There was a thread of doubt. There absolutely was, because the sapphire hasn't been out since the latest version of the sapphire has not been out since we IPO'd. I don't know the exact date. I forget the exact date off the top of my head, but that's a relatively new thing. And we had never had, Thresh, you show me a study that is as verifiable as the one on December 23rd with Hi-Fi that was before the run-up. You show me one study that was as good as that in proving that we're better than everything else in greater than 500 base pair detection. There's not one, right? And that's what that's what a lot of people were waiting for. And Thresh, hats off to you for catching it before everybody else got in, right? Hats off to you, okay? I wish I did, right? I wish I had an average cost like you. Instead, I'm flipping in between green and red every day, right? So hats off to you, but there was doubt. And I know that for a fact because that's one of the biggest bear arguments, and I've seen that actually by journalists and also I've also seen that by opposing points of view, by people that are like fans of karyotyping. Actually, only one person. I only know one fan of karyotyping. It was in an article, a very recent article, talking about why karyotyping is still being used. And stuff like people like that doubt the sapphire, that don't think it's worth it. The studies that we got, like on December 23rd, those are the things that are going to make them switch in the end. Academic praise, awareness of the sapphire, proof that it does what the company says it does. Those are the things that are going to make the sales like we think we are, like we think they are going to be. And this is the bull case. Can we just admire the bull case scenario here for a second? Like, this has a decent chance of happening. I don't know what the chances are, 5%, 10, 20, 30%. I don't know what the chances are the numbers actually look like this, but look at this. I mean, can we just dream for a second? Look at this. We're already profitable in 2023. I don't know what the stop price would do exactly because of that, but I can tell you it's going to go up, right? That's just, I mean, it's really simple. We're going to go up if we're profitable by 2023. $2 billion in profit by 2030. You're already making almost $1 billion in 2028. Okay, we're going to be $100 a share in 2028 if this is right, easily. Okay, if not higher than that. 2029. Okay, I mean, I don't care if the markets crash. We're going if the markets crash. I mean, unless World War III happens, even if it does, if we're going to be making this money, the stop price only has one way it can go. All right. Having noticed the stock has died since stimulus checks stopped. A lot of my friend, that's the same with all high growth stocks. We're just moving with high growth. My friend, that should tell you all you need to know for all the people that are deciding whether who's right in this bull bear argument here. He neglected all my points and is going to high growth, and I'm still talking about the Sapphire, right? At the end of the day, remember, the revenue and the Sapphire is what this company is. If we don't make money, we're fucked, and Thresh is going to be right. And the fact is, all the evidence points to us being right with the sales. We already know about 5 for sure in Q2. We know about 8 other ones that are very likely. We also know about 2 other ones that are possible, University of South Alabama and the City of Hope National Medical Center. And that was just new news. And then we have the CEO confirming that there's a ton of adoptions that they cannot announce because there's too many. They can't do it because there's too many. They don't want to constantly announce Savage. There's just too fucking many. And you know, that I think that should give you overall a very strong and compelling case to say Q2 is not looking bad. And then, oh yeah, on top of all that, right, above all of that, you have the company itself, and I can pull up the article if you want, if you think I'm making shit. I've already pulled up this article so many times. I feel like I'm boring you whenever I look through the document for it, but the company said this was, I think this was last month, June 29th or 28th, last month, end of last month. It was the investor meeting article. Kevin DeJeter met with our company, company's management, and they said that the company is, quote, comfortable with the estimates, and the consensus was 3.5 million. So that should tell you all you need to know, right? If we're going to get a huge miss, why would the company be comfortable with estimates? It doesn't make sense. We're not going to get a huge miss. Maybe at the very 1% chance, 5% chance, maybe you're going to get a small miss. That's the very worst case. Even that is essentially impossible in my opinion, right? It just doesn't make sense in my mind. There's no way that could happen. We've got too many Sapphire sales that they haven't even announced yet, unless they're just all rental agreements, which that has never happened before. Unless they're all rental agreements, which we already know for a fact. We already know for a fact there's 3 sales. And actually more than that, yeah, we already know this. We actually already know there's 4 sales already, and actually 5. Yeah, we already know there's 5 sales for sure. So it's like, come on, man. 606 right now, up almost 5%. All right. Should we be worried about following the China crash? What do you mean exactly, my friend? Don't forget about Lineagen. Yeah, Lineagen as well. Yeah. And then here's a great question. Mike, thank you for this. If you feel this way, why are you still holding? Why are you still holding? Are you waiting for what you think is a reasonable exit price? I've been in BNGO since okay, wait. Okay, you mean July of 2020, or do you mean 8 days ago? I assume you mean a year ago, Mike, my friend. I'm with you on the fundamentals, Brandon. Problem is the frothiest market of all time, Brandon, and this is one of the biggest retail names. I know, and that's actually the reason why I have buying power. The biggest thing I'm worried about with BNGO, and I should say this more. The only thing that really scares me, and this does scare me. Okay, this is actually not really, because I already have taken precautions against this possibility in form of buying power and UVSY. If the markets get fucked, which I actually hate how the broader markets look. I actually absolutely hate it. I get more bearish on them almost every day, which I'm not a capitalism bear. Absolutely fucking not. I'm a bear on what the recent policies have done to the markets. Not even recent, right? This is fucking, the government spending has only, why don't you look at it, if you're a bull on the markets, the broader markets for the next few years, look at a chart at how much the government has spent since 1776 to now. It'll blow your mind. It'll absolutely blow your mind. And and no one gives a shit about this. But for me, from my economics, and I'm a poli-sci major. For me, that's what I'm worried about, and the market effect on BNGO if we were to crash and enter a bear market for years. That is what scares me. But that doesn't change anything. That doesn't or it changes a little bit for the stop price, but for the revenue, it doesn't. It won't affect it that much. Yes, the economy overall is going to be a little bit worse. Yes, there's not going to be as much wealth to go around, right? A rising tide lifts all boats, and conversely, a tsunami is going to kill fucking. Think of it this way, this example, right? Tsunami is going to kill all the companies, right? Companies on the California beach lined up. If Bioneer is in there, although we're doing great, tsunami is going to kill us all. Market crash kills everybody, and that's going to affect them. But that's what I'm most scared about. So, but the fundamentals of this company look fucking amazing, amazing. All right. Boom state. Yeah, we're both poli-sci. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, man. All right. I sold out of most. Still makes up 15% of my portfolio though, so I keep tabs. Your portfolio is 15% BNGO, and you think we're going to $2 end of year? There's got to be something you're not telling us, Thresh. You must. I don't know. Do you not care? Do you already have all your money? You don't really care about money now? Are you in that place where you already have everything you need? And you're just like, fuck it, let it ride, right? I already made profits, just let it ride. But why is it 15% of the portfolio? That's a huge amount. While I wait for Bioneer to send my chips, my Sapphire's making a badass copy machine printer, 2K pages a minute. Stop the count. I can't really say anything about that, can I? Too many people have money into markets for retirement. No cash. No crash. Yeah, that's another good thing. I don't know even if people were to suddenly start caring about the government policies and starting to thinking more like old time Milton Friedman type thinking. Even if people were to start thinking like that, it doesn't matter because there's just too many people that will buy the dip. Because nowadays the stock market is like this. Everybody wants to make money in the stock market now. Everybody's in it. Everybody wants to buy the dip, but are they going to do it when it comes the time to buy it when we're down 10%? That's the question, man. And we won't know that until we try it, will we? All right. Am I wrong in calling this a bull flag? I don't know much about technical analysis. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a textbook bull flag. I would call, right? You guys call it whatever you want, right? I mean, I guess you do have a little. Here, let me draw this up real quick. Let me actually go the 1 minute. I guess you do. You do have a little bit of a descending wedge, which actually in a bull movement prior to this actually will be a bullish chart pattern. Descending wedges are actually a pretty bullish chart pattern, believe it or not. But yeah, we broke out of this, and your price target, we've already kind of hit the price target. The problem with this is that the price target is only we've already hit this. Well, okay, no, we haven't. The price target is 610-ish. Okay, based on this descending wedge. And yeah, that is a bullish chart pattern. Yeah, I would say it is. Yeah. I guess you know what? That's more of a picture perfect bull flag than I originally thought. Yeah. So I guess you're right, pretty much. Yeah. We broke out. We don't really have a volume confirmed breakout though, and we did actually confirm it as support actually perfectly. Although we are kind of barcoding, which is and we're just moving with high growth, which is what kind of invalidates this. But still, I like it. I mean, it looks good, right? So yeah, let's go here. Let's see how good this looks on the 5 minute. See if I can keep it up here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep this up. I'll go and keep that up right there. All right, for now. All right, 15% is huge to the guy who runs an all-in YOLO BNGO channel. Yeah, I'm 100% in, but 15% for someone like you is huge. What do you mean? I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about you, my friend. Thresh, tell me. There's something you're not telling us, Thresh. There has to be something you're not telling us because you are more bullish than you think. If you're holding 15% of your portfolio in something you think is going to decrease by 80% of its value, you're crazy. Or there's something you're not telling us, and you don't really think it's going to go to $2 end of year, and you actually think that Sapphire is going to continue to get huge sales. And I know, Thresh, the reason why you love this company, or not love it, but the reason why you're in this in the first place, or the reason why you're holding right now, something you have to know about this. If we increase our listen, this is why it's so great to hold Bioneer. Listen to this, okay? Try to understand this. It's really, you'll understand, I'm sure. All right, as long as we're selling sapphires, our business model literally basically means not 100%, but just essentially 100%. Okay, essentially, I'm just gonna say it's factual. It basically is, right? we're going to be increasing. I know this might not be a big deal for you guys, but it actually is, because long term, this is never going to stop as long as our business model never changes. Literally every single year, there is a 150% chance that we will increase revenue every single year. And that's what makes it, that's one of the reasons why it makes it so auspicious to hold long term. Our consumable revenue, it's only going to skyrocket as long as the installed sapphires are increasing, even by a 40%. Think of this, even a 40% CAGR or even 50%, right? A horrible CAGR. We're still going to be profitable. We're still going to be making billions in revenue in 10 years. That's as simple as it gets, all right? 6:06 right now. Let me get a drink right here. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's because I'd still be up 400% at $2. It used to be 90% BNGO last year. I'm fine letting the rest ride. I feel like that's not true, though, because I said that earlier and you didn't say anything. I said that exact same thing earlier. You didn't say anything. Thresh is... Thresh sounds better. I'm calling him Thresh. I told myself back then that I was fine selling at 500 million market cap. Can't get it greedy because a bunch of retail noobs drove it up to 3 billion. My friend, we're less than 2 billion right now. Call him Thrush. Are we barcoding now? What's the volume on the day? Let's compare today's volume with yesterday. That's not bad. Yes, it is. That's exactly the same. That's exact. We barely have. Okay, we're above 3 million. I guess it could improve, but barely better than yesterday. Barely. Thresh is just testing Brandon's conviction and being Joey likes to stop. That could be. I don't think that's it. I don't know. Thresh is weird. Thresh is a weird person, which is totally fine. I'm weird as well. I'm 100% BNGO, aka not a bitch. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Me too. Me too. Well, technically, I'm not. I'm 99.9% BNGO, so I guess I am a bitch. Dang it. But yeah, I'm 100% BNGO. Yeah. There's a portfolio. I was supposed to show that at the end, but there's your spoiler, I guess. I don't understand Thrush's argument. He ignores the company's potential in the Sapphire system. I know. Thresh, do you have a problem with these numbers? Or Thrush? Do you have a problem, my friend? Do you have a problem with these numbers? This is the bull case one. You know I'm sure you know the base case one by heart, right? 1 billion in 2030 in profit. I'm sure because I've shown it so many times. What do you think about the CEO's quotes? What do you think? Do you think it's just a joke? Do you think this is a fraudulent company? I don't understand you. I'm trying to give you a chance to give your bear argument, but you haven't given it, which is totally fine. Anyways, 4% in the green right now. We're going to end the stream here pretty soon. Let's go last minute questions, and then we'll get out of here. Is base positive still here? Where's my solar energy and nuclear energy people? Hey, Boomstick, my friend. Boomstick, what do you think of nuclear energy versus solar energy? We were debating that yesterday. God, the solar energy people have better points than I thought. I thought solar energy was a joke, and it turns out there may be, I don't know about this, I haven't done the research, but maybe not a joke. Thresh having a bad day, so he's trying to make everybody else's day bad. Needs a therapist. Brandon, what did Crimson Software say about today? It said we're going to hit 624 today or tomorrow. Essentially, that's what I saw. I only looked at a small amount. I only looked at it like a couple messages though. Brandon, have we had any new hires in the last few weeks? I haven't heard anything in a while. Well, it's the hirings. I haven't talked about this for a reason because it's been so weird. They keep making the job listings, at least according to LinkedIn. They keep going from 22 results to 27 to 22 to 27. They keep deleting listings and then posting them again. It's so weird, right? Right now we have 22. Yesterday we had 27. I don't know what they're doing. And yeah, we have had a couple new ones. Let me see if I can find a new one right here that I actually recognize. That one might be relatively new. Lab manager. Nothing super interesting. One that was pretty interesting. I think we already talked about this one. Did they delete this one? The business manager, whatever it was, analytics manager. If I can find it, let's see if it's on page 2. Okay, no, I think they deleted that one. But one of them that they're probably going to list again here in the next couple of days. It was talking about finance models, business models, revenue projections. So that one was pretty interesting. Besides that, it hasn't been anything super, super interesting though. Short interest. Let's check the short interest data here. Before we leave, yeah, let's go ahead and check the short interest data. Decrease the small amount. Still increasing on the day, though. About 15, 16% of the flow sold short. 43 million current shares sold short. Bro, base positive. Now, okay, I'm not saying base positive. I like you, my friend. But I'm not. Although I have seen your points, and some of your points seem to be half decent. I'm not at all close to admitting that you're to saying that you're right. With no, I still think nuclear is 1,000 times better based on what I know right now. Because nuclear is just it's energy output. Like per capita or whatever, right? Per compared, how much material do you need for energy production? Nuclear is fucking way better, to my understanding. I don't know for sure. To my understanding, that's what it is, though. Especially if it was gonna be thorium reactors, right? Thorium reactors fucking power the whole damn world with a couple reactors. Not a couple, that's not true, but you know what I mean, right? Much better than 21,000 square miles of solar panels, which would be 1 trillion. 1 trillion, which is actually nuclear. Nuclear might be a small amount cheaper than solar, actually, believe it or not. Overall, that's such a hard. Anyways, I'm losing viewers. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I lost like 20 viewers when I started doing that rant. I'm sorry. 603 right now, 4% the gram. Sorry. I won't talk about nuclear again. We'll talk about that at the end. 12K share BIOL at $6. And let me know your last minute questions, my friends. Let me know your last minute questions, and we're going to get out of here pretty soon within a couple minutes here. This has been a great stream. This has been a great day. Absolutely beautiful day. Up 4% of the day. Absolutely fucking beautiful. All right. I try my best to look at both sides and look at the evidence. Yeah. Any news? Yes, we have news. If anyone's getting in here right now, before we end the stream today, let's go over the huge news today. Yes, I would say this is huge. I would say this is groundbreaking news. No one else you see on YouTube is going to cover this stuff. I guarantee you. Well, I guess maybe they will because they copy me. No disrespect to them. I appreciate them. But anyways, Eric did just get asked about the places presenting at the Cancer Genomics Consortium that we didn't know we were using Sapphire. Yada yada. Basically, he said that the reason why they're not constantly giving PR is because there's too many people using Sapphire around the globe. You pair this with the evidence that we already have with Sapphire adoptions, with the recent news that is yesterday, which is that we have new adoptions, likely Q2 or Q3, in the University of South Alabama and the City of Hope National Medical Center, both new institutions. They have not used Sapphires before, to our knowledge, to my knowledge, to Brennan and Cisco Traders' knowledge. We don't know about that. We don't know about those, so we think those might be new Sapphire adoptions. CEO said the reason why we don't talk about those is because there's too many Sapphire sales and rental agreements to announce. All right, that's essentially what he said. So that's the big news, man. That helps the Q2 evidence or the Q2 revenue projections. That makes these look conservative as hell, man. That's as simple as it gets. All right, now for the price action, there's not really any news except we're going up because growth's going up, right? So that's beautiful. And we've got earnings coming up in like 15 days. And the short is pretty similar. Oh, yeah, and the CMS thing, the Medicare meeting thing is happening today. That's literally happening today and tomorrow. And it looks, so. If you can prove to me that the solar energy output is actually good, which I guess that's kind of what, is that true? I don't know if that's true or not. There's so many different sources saying different things. Hydro is better than solar. Solar is better than wind. We got to harness the power of farts, man. Yeah, totally. All right. Base positive, I'll try, my friend. I would definitely do that. I gotta tell you, I'm working on my nuclear energy and the Witcher series. The Witcher series, embarrassingly enough, the Witcher series and nuclear energy are my two focuses after BNGO, of course, right now. But I'll tell you what, I'll look at that stuff. I will. Damn, we barcoding. Yeah, I know we are. We're always barcoding. Yeah, hopefully we can close the day above 602, though. That's the goal. We did have a little bit of a breakout. Hopefully we can confirm $6 as a new support. We already did, it looks like, right here. My buddy's uncle actually got hired in the C-suite of Pat Bio. Look in December, though. What? No way. Your buddy's uncle. Okay, I thought you said your uncle. Okay. Wow, that's pretty crazy, though, if that's true, of course. Brandon, do you know when the Witcher anime is released? Yes, I do. It's gonna be August 23rd, my friend. Yes, I'm ready. Oh man, I know too much. I know too much about the Witcher anime, man. It's gonna be, dude. I'm actually excited. I don't like the damn cartoons or anime stuff, although everyone keeps telling me it's good. I'm excited as hell for that. Man, I can't wait for that. And I don't have the freaking books. I ran through this one in like 2 days. And now I need something else. I got the next book ordered, but I can't get it. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to come. Okay, I'll sell everything and buy back in at $1. Thanks, Thread. That's funny. Let me read that again. Okay, I'll sell everything and buy back in at $1. Thanks, Thresh. I mean, imagine how bad of advice that would be if the likely scenario prevails, which is earnings being good and us going up to $7 or $8 after earnings. Imagine how shitty that advice would be. That's like Robbie telling you to telling you to buy puts and take up new short positions on May 13th when we were at $4.30. You'd be 100% down in less than a month. I hate anime, but The Witcher looks dope. Other passive income, Brandon? Not much. I mean, you're looking at it, my friend. You're looking at it. I mean, a couple dollars an hour on YouTube, literally, which I'm not complaining. I absolutely love the YouTube. I absolutely love the YouTube deal that we got here. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, watch Invincible on YouTube for free, no ads. It's good, only 8 episodes. Barry, coming back when the Fed talks about, well, I'm not going to stream the Fed talking because that's just boring as hell, and I don't think that would be a good audience. But we will come on for the market close stream. I think I've only missed one market close stream in the last few months, but sometimes or maybe 2, but I'll come back probably on a day like this. If it's going to be, yeah, I'll probably come back. I'm super pumped for that series. I'm telling you, The Witcher Season 2 is actually going to be good. The Witcher Season 1 was, it's all right, but the books, they cannot, unless they absolutely just neglect what the books do and the source material is, they can't screw it up. They can't screw it up, man. Brandon, getting OnlyFans for all the girls. What? What? Passive income idea. Oh man, I don't think that would work, my friend. My forehead's too big. Oh man, Invincible was good. How about the new Masters of the Universe? What the hell are you guys talking about? Invincible? Let me look this up. Please, hey everybody, feel free to click off. We're just talking about irrelevant stuff today. Please, everybody, here. I'll go ahead and show the portfolio so y'all can click off. There's the portfolio. Back in the green, actually. Back in the green. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, man. Love it, love it, love it. 604 right now, and that's the portfolio. Feel free to get out of here. We're taking last minute questions, and we're just messing around. We're talking about Witcher. We're talking about random stuff now. Before you end the stream, take a look at ERIC chart from 1990 today. Everyone agreed that it would change the world. See any similarities? Still a 40 billion company today. My friend, that's the fallacy of composition. You can't, giving one example of a company that failed does not prove that Sapphire and BioNano is going to fail. You know that better than anyone, Thresh. I've pointed to you out the fallacy of composition. That's a quintessential fallacy composition. Exemplary fallacy composition. Good info is welcome, but my man, maybe my thoughts are jaded because I'm new to investing. Been only investing in 2 years. I can't really see BNGO drop to $1. Is just $1 is wild. $1 is crazy, in my opinion. I mean, we'll see. You know, anyone could be right. You know, I've been wrong plenty of times. You guys know better than anyone. Been wrong plenty of times, right? But $1, bro. I mean, that's going to take a market crash, missing revenue an insane amount, high growth getting decimated, panic selling, margin. That's going to take like every single bear case you can think and come up with, man. BNGO, nuclear. It didn't fail, though. It's a successful company today, but there was just too much investor hype. Just showing you an example of what that looks like with Eric. Okay, good. I like that you explain yourself a little bit more. That makes a little bit more sense to me now. Well, I don't know about that company. You haven't told me enough to give me like a good argument, but I mean, I kind of see where you're going with it. But anyways, tell you what, Thresh, I'll go and look at that company and actually look at the links you send me if we go on another stream sometime, maybe on the nuclear energy stream where we just waste time. Right now, all right, we're out of here. Unless I'm missing any comments here, we're out of here. All right, thank y'all so much, man. Trying to see if there's anything else. sort of shit. I've got two people. This is what's going to be fun. This is why the channel is going to be in for a fun time the next few days. We've got two people, Cody Britt and then Base Positive, which I forgot Base Positive's real name, but they're both, one of them is trying to convince me of nuclear, the other one's trying to convince me of solar, and I'm way more biased. I have a super heavy predilection for nuclear energy, a huge bias in favor of nuclear energy, and for good reason, in my mind, at least in my opinion. But we'll see if Base Positive can change their mind, because he's actually got some good facts for me, actually. Believe it or not. I don't know, because I don't know. Anyways, let's not do it now. All right. Solar panels on that forehead. Solar panels on that forehead brand. A lot of real estate under the cap. I know you got plenty of space for it, don't you? Plenty of real estate, free land, plenty of space, flat surface. You got everything you need on that forehead. If it goes to $101, I'll put all my 401k in the BNGO. That's the reason why we're not going to $1, man. The company has done too. The company is too damn good for it to go to $1. And if it's gonna go down to $4 again, or even $5.50 again, or even $5 flat, people are going to buy the dip, and people are going to buy the dip like crazy. All right, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, man. All right, let's get out of here. God, we're moving right now. Though we're at 6:06. I feel like we should end this. We're up 5% of the day, but I got to go eat though. I didn't eat this morning. Cody Britt, why are you timing out? Why are you timing out Thresh, my friend? Why are you timing out Thresh? That looks sketchy. That looks like, I don't know why you're doing that. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you so much. Unless there's any other questions. All righty. It looks like there's not. There's a portfolio. 100% BNGO, 99% BNGO, I guess. 99.99%. Or I guess technically, no. Technically, it's 96% BNGO. Yeah. Why is this glitching? There we go. Let's just keep it right there. All right, man. Eating is for pussies. Look for the company, forget the price. Yes, exactly. Medicare decision. Yes, exactly. That's going to be happening today and tomorrow. All right, man. We're out of here. Peace, Brandon. Come back. Suits up or don't come back. All right. Thank y'all so much. Not financial advice. I'll see y'all in the next one.